everyone, I hope you're all having a good day. So today's video is the last of my shell challenge week and we are doing the Sativille shell. So I've posted a couple of preview shots of this on Twitter over the last week or so and everybody seems to really like it, and it's a little bit overwhelming at sometimes, but it was an amazing shell to begin with, and there are hundreds of entries already and it's not even due till December. So my attempt at this, I thought because it's nearly October I would do a kind of spooky inspired build, but because it's due in December I wanted it to be also kind of Christmas themed. So my kind of idea for this was something very similar to Hogsmeade from Harry Potter. I really loved the village and all of the different interesting shops and things in there, so I wanted to create something very similar to that. So the first house that we have here on the bottom left, I have turned into kind of like a combination of the Shrieking Shack, Ollivander's, a kind of potion-y shop, and then the next one with the red roof is like a toy shop, and then the green one has a cafe in it, and then the top building, the large one at the top, is kind of like a cross between the Leaky Cauldron and the Three Broomsticks. So here I am creating a little train because Hogsmeade has a train station. I didn't include the whole thing because it took me forever, and if you would like to see how I built it, I do have another video on my channel of me building a version of this train using the tool mod. For this shell challenge couldn't use the tool mod or the red shelf, so this train is all tool free. And obviously it doesn't look anywhere near as good in my opinion as my original one, but I think it still looks pretty cool. So I include a lot of landscaping in this, and I spend about 2 days trying to get rocks to cling to the sides of the foundation. It was a struggle, especially without tool, because I couldn't like raise or lower them, but I think I did okay. I used mostly rocks from Cats and Dogs, I believe. So now we are into the potion shop. I take the floor decoration out eventually because it kind of hovers slightly and I couldn't use tool to lower it, so we don't include that. The stairs up here, the little platform, obviously not functional, but I thought it gave it a nice kind of different look to it. It makes it look really cozy and quite small in here. The stairs are from University and the like the balustrades and everything is from University too, and then the platforms are from Get Famous, I think. So I don't include me doing a lot of the things in this build because it took me about 2 weeks I think in total, and I'm really pleased with it. There's an awful lot of clutter and decoration as you can probably see from the outside of this building. I don't include the kind of small like turrety areas, mostly because I've only put storage items in there to make it, you know, look like a storage place, so they're not in the speed build, but if you download it then I think it looks really cool. I think it really fits the kind of theme that I was going for, and here is the finished look for this shop. So there's candles everywhere, wands, potion bottles, the familiar orbs from Realm of Magic and I just put loads and loads of stuff in here. There's books and crystals, all of the bottles from Outdoor Retreat are in here, and yeah, I think it looks really good in here. It's exactly what I was kind of aiming for. So yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I just add a couple of rugs and things, and yeah, that's pretty much it for in here. So now we are on to the top building. So like I said, this one was inspired by the leaky cauldron and the 3 broomsticks. It's a bar down the bottom, or like a pub, and then upstairs is a couple of rooms with beds and things in. I think there's two bedrooms, like single bedrooms, and then on the very top floor there's a double, but it's like 2 single beds because I couldn't fit a double bed up there. It's so tiny. So in this build there's 2 bathrooms, and then there is a bathroom at the back of the potion shop down the bottom. So this build can be used, can be played as a retail lot, a cafe, residential lot, and a bar, I think, because I don't think it's called the pub option, is it? It's a bar. But yeah, I think it looks really cool. I've play tested it and it works exactly how I was hoping it would. When I was taking the screenshot, some of the roof clips in some places, but it doesn't affect gameplay, which is amazing. So like I said, most of this is very Christmas themed. There's presents everywhere. The toy shop I don't include because it, as you'll see in the screenshots at the end, it is literally just very similar to the potion shop. It's just, you know, toys everywhere and a little like checkout area. So here I am putting the tables in. Even though they're quite close together, they still all work, and I've had my sim, you know, test this for many sim days and it works fine. So in here I do eventually put a fireplace opposite these 2 armchairs. The amount of chimneys that I've put on the buildings, there's quite a lot of them, and once I had finished, I was taking the screenshots and I realised that the chimneys weren't smoking, and that was my intention of putting all of the chimneys, is that they smoked. So I do include a fireplace in here. It's just a simple base game one, nothing too crazy, mostly because there isn't very much space. But for some reason when I was playtesting the chimney smoking area, only the train was smoking, which I'm not mad about, that's fine. But yeah, I don't know, it's a bit strange because I thought that it was they worked on the building that they were in, and they don't in this for some reason. But anyway, this is the top floor of the pub area. So this is the first room that I show you. I don't show the top one because the roof was causing some serious clippage, and it was really hard for me to see in the camera what was going on. So I do apologise for the amount of bouncing around that the camera does in this. The different heights of the floor and like the rooms and the floor elevation really caused some camera issues when I was trying to find the right shot to keep the camera still so that I could decorate like that side of the room. It kept jumping up and down and it was driving me mad. But I managed to keep it still for long enough for you to see what's going on. So I tried to create these rooms to be very kind of spellcaster-esque. I wanted them to have lots of different things. So now we are on to the last building. In here is the little cafe. So there's this kitchen in the corner and then the coffee bar near the front. So like I said, it can be used as a residential lot as well. So even though the rooms are all kind of in the wrong place, you can still use it. So I think that's really cool. Obviously just your kitchen will be in a different building to your bedroom, which is strange. But yeah, it does function. It all works perfectly fine. So I'm just pulling out a whole bunch of clutter to put in the kitchen. I pretty much just make one of my standard kitchens, I guess. There's the pots and the kettle on the stove don't affect its usage. It is still functional with those things on the back, which I think is really cool because it really adds I don't know, it makes it look a lot more realistic. So I've added quite a lot of Christmas decorations and things here, and then I add lots more decorations to the bar area. And here are all of the juice bottles from Eco Lifestyle, I think it's called. And I thought it would be really cool. They kind of look like the things that they would sell in a magical coffee shop. So that is pretty much it from me. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Send me a message on Twitter if you would like to. I'd really love to hear your opinions. And I hope you enjoy the screenshots. And I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.